Going. Thank you, Toby, so much for being part of the Sailing Summit in Tasmania in 2024. Really appreciative that you can take the time to be with us and share your knowledge and your commitment also to diversity, equity and inclusion with Australian sailing. So thank you so much for being here and look forward to hearing to your presentation.
Well, thank you, Fee. Today I'm excited to share updates on the External Inclusion, Diversity and Equity Advisory Group, as well as the progress made in developing comprehensive diversity, equity and inclusion, the DEI policy for sailing. For those who may not know me, my name is Toby Legg and I've been deeply involved in the DEI space for quite some time. My passion for inclusivity and equity in sports, particularly sailing, drove me to join this advisory group. This is due to several factors. Firstly, I've been sailing since the age of around 6 and have worked my way up in both sailing and professional sides of the sport to where I am today as a coach, an umpire and a sailor who is extremely passionate about our sport and its future. At school, I headed a group that started and began to implement our first DEI framework and policies, which is continuing now without me. I'm also an openly bisexual man and have come from a very diverse family, and I simply want to ensure that there is a place for everyone from all backgrounds in sport and particularly sailing, where they feel safe and empowered to thrive. This is something that I've been extremely passionate about for many years and is something I will continue to fight for. So, as a part of Australian Sailing's strategic vision, diversity and inclusion is recognised as a strategic foundation. It is as a result of the key strategic projects that is the development of a diversity, equity and inclusion strategy for the sailing community as a whole. But why is such a strategy so essential? Well, Australia is undergoing significant demographic changes and sailing clubs must adapt and grow along with our communities. With over 7 million people from culturally diverse backgrounds and more than 4 million individuals with disabilities, there is a vast untapped potential for these demographics. Engaging with these groups not only enriches our community, but also helps in expanding memberships and volunteer bases. Moreover, there are numerous benefits to fostering diversity and inclusion within our sailing clubs. Beyond the ethical imperative, inclusive clubs tend to be more vibrant, innovative and resilient. They attract a wider range of sponsors and are often more successful in securing government funding grants. Additionally, embracing diversity fosters a sense of belonging and community, which leads to an increased member retention and overall satisfaction. Building upon Australian Sailing's diversity and inclusion policy developed last year, Australian Sailing is now focused on developing a comprehensive diversity, equity and inclusion strategy for the entire sailing community. This strategy will serve as a roadmap for clubs to create more inclusive environments and unlock the full potential of our diverse communities. To help the development of this strategy, Australian Sailing recently sought expressions of interest from individuals with lived experiences and expertise in various fields. I'm honoured to be one of the 8 members selected by the Australian Sailing to form the advisory group for this crucial endeavour. Our group comprises of experts from diverse backgrounds and experiences. Let me introduce you to the other advisory group members. Firstly, we've got Nabi Miriam, an advocate for women in sailing, especially from diverse communities, 20 years of experience across education, health, finance and technology, and a passionate supporter of inclusivity in sailing. We've got David Staley, currently Australian sailing manager at Middle Harbour Yacht Club and Vice Chair of Para World Sailing Committee, bringing global insights to our strategy and held numerous volunteer roles in sailing, such as board member for the International Association for Disabled Sailing, International Hansa Class Association and Sailability Victoria president for many years, and Australian Sailing Parasailing coordinator. We've got Nikki Samuels, previous sailing manager at Discover Sailing's Discover Centre Sailing principal for Hillary's Yacht Club in WA. Nikki was involved with working with many external organisations such as the Contour Foundation, Special Olympics, schools and community groups. Sarah Ross, a highly respected Australian sailing team physio for the parasailing classes and at the London and Rio Olympics, and national and international classifier for parasailers with extensive experience in working with sailors with a wide range of physical disabilities, intellectual and visible vision and hearing impairments. We've got me. You've already heard about me, so you don't need to hear about me again. We've got Paddy Butler, who is a teacher specialising in disability support and special education and president of a class association. Paddy provides unique insights into inclusion and in educational and sailing contexts. Ali Weatherly, a highly accomplished parasailer, 4 times Vic Parasailer of the Year, winning bronze at the most recent World Championships in The Hague, a Hansa Class Association rep, Sailability Victoria committee member, race officer and protest committee member. Finally, we've got Fiona Smith, with a background in working in the Northern Territory government and remote Aboriginal communities. Fiona brings invaluable perspectives on Indigenous inclusion to our group. We will draw upon our collective expertise, experiences and diverse perspectives to ensure that the strategy addresses the needs and aspirations of all members of the sailing community. We're excited to hear about the opportunity to contribute to positive change within sailing and look forward to working collaboratively with you and all the stakeholders to create a more inclusive and equitable sailing environment for everyone. In our initial meetings, the advisory group reviewed other DE&I strategies. Organisations worldwide are recognising the importance of diversity, equity and inclusion in fostering vibrant and sustainable supporting communities. World Sailing has embarked on its own journey to develop strategies in this space. Their efforts are mirrored by initiatives undertaken by the Australian Sports Commission and various other sports organisations. By examining the approaches taken by World Sailing and the Australian Sports Commission and other sports governing bodies, we aim to identify best practices, lessons learned, and areas for potential collaboration. The review process is crucial as it allows us to build upon existing knowledge, leverage successful strategies, and avoid reinventing the wheel. By learning from the experiences of others, we can ensure that our diversity, equity and inclusion strategy for sailing is informed, effective and tailored to the unique needs of our sailing community. Since the advisory group first met in December, we have made significant progress in developing the strategy. As a part of this process, we designed a mission statement that encapsulates our collaborative commitment to creating a safe, welcoming and empowering environment for all individuals involved in sailing. Our mission statement reads, "We are committed to fostering a safe environment that values, respects and welcomes everyone. We aim to empower individuals to engage, connect and thrive in all aspects of sailing." Building upon this mission statement, the advisory group has begun outlining draft focus for areas and high-level goals for our strategy. We are eager to consult you and our stakeholders on these initial stages of development. Outlined above are the 5 focus areas that the strategy will align with. Firstly, we've got environment. We want to foster an inclusive and welcoming physical and cultural environment across all sailing settings, ensuring that individuals from diverse backgrounds feel heard, seen, valued and respected. Engagement and connection is our next, where we want to forge strategic partnerships and collaborations to enhance communication channels with organisations and the sailing community, fostering a commitment to diversity, equity and inclusion that can be measured in a meaningful way. Our third pillar is educational awareness. where we want to implement educational initiatives to raise awareness, fostering understanding and provide resources to empower the sailing community to actively contribute to a more inclusive and equitable sport. Leadership and support is our next, where we want to encourage diverse representation in leadership roles through inclusive recruitment strategies and provide support for inclusive practices and policies within the sailing community. Finally, visibility and promotion, where we want to enhance visibility of diverse individuals, celebrate achievements and challenge biases, increase and promote representation and participation of underrepresented groups in all aspects of sailing, from grassroots to social programs to competitive levels. As we continue to refine our diversity, equity and inclusion strategy, your feedback and input are invaluable. We want to ensure that our approach resonates with you and your clubs, addressing the real challenges and opportunities you face in fostering an inclusive sailing environment. We are currently out to consultation. That doesn't make any sense, Fee. We are currently out consulting on focus areas and when we want to know what your challenges or initiatives your clubs are undergoing. Your insight and help will fine-tune our strategy to better serve the needs of the entire sailing community. The survey closes tomorrow, Sunday the 19th of May at midnight, so please scan the QR code on the screen if you have not already filled out the survey. We would like to hear from as many people as possible, or please go onto the Australian Sailing website when you go home later today and fill in the survey. Following the survey, we will analyse all the feedback and ideas gathered. Your input will form the bedrock of our final strategy, which we aim to have in place by July 2024. We will develop detailed action plans behind each focus area to ensure that our strategy translates into tangible, practical initiatives and actions. One of the significant hurdles we've identified in our journey towards developing this strategy is the absence of comprehensive data on underrepresented groups, particularly information about those with disability or from culturally diverse backgrounds who are currently sailing. Data is available on gender and age at a state and club level, but we are lacking information on disability and cultural background. Australian Sailing recently added these additional questions to member registrations and course participant information. This step will enable us to gather essential information that reflects the diversity within our sailing community more accurately. These questions are not mandatory, but we seek your assistance in encouraging your members to update their profiles with the newly added questions in My Sailor in RevSport. Your support in promoting these changes is crucial as it will enable us to gain a deeper insight into the demographics of our sailing community. By ensuring that your data collection methods are more inclusive, we can take meaningful steps towards creating a more equitable and welcoming sport for all our participants. Thank you for your cooperation and assistance with this, and together we can make sailing a sport that truly embraces diversity and inclusivity. I'm thrilled to share that a new diversity and inclusion hub on the Australian Sailing website has been made available. It's accessible by the Participation Hub page and will be out soon. Here you will be able to find valuable resources and templates. Among the resources available are guidelines for inclusive language usage, which promotes respectful communication within our community. Additionally, Australian Sailing has developed resources specifically designed to assist instructors and coaches in teaching tackers to children with autism, ensuring that sailing remains accessible to everyone. In Victoria, practical steps towards increasing educational awareness have been taken by providing training sessions in collaboration with Blind Sport Australia. These practical sessions have equipped Discover Sailing Centre principals and instructors with the necessary skills to ensure that sailing is accessible to individuals with visual impairments. Furthermore, we are actively raising awareness through various initiatives, including coach webinars and conferences, such as the National She Sails Conference and leadership courses for women volunteers here in New South Wales, as well as participation in diversity expos, allows us to engage with a broader audience to promote inclusive sailing. Each of the new diversity, equity and inclusion in each page of the new diversity, equity and inclusion hub will go into more detail about the particular group. For example, about a particular group, for example, how we engage more young people in our club, in your club, to ensure the diversity in your club and at a leadership level. Youth involvement is crucial for the growth and sustainability of our sailing clubs. We have strategies in place to effectively engage with youth, ensuring their active participation in and contribution to our community. There are templates on how to set up youth committees at your club. Establishing these committees empowers young sailors to take ownership of club activities and decisions, fostering a sense of belonging and responsibility. For new parents joining our sailing community, we've developed a comprehensive manual tailored to their needs. This manual is customizable, allowing clubs to add their specific information and provide a warm welcome to new families. In addition, we offer a range of templates to streamline club operations, from event planning to communication templates. These resources are designed to save time and effort, so you don't have to start from scratch. I encourage you to explore the Diversity and Inclusion Hub and utilise the resources available to support our collective efforts in creating a more diverse and inclusive sailing community. Together, we can make sailing accessible to all. Thank you for your attention and engagement in this important endeavour. Together, let's work collaboratively to create a vibrant and inclusive sailing club, to create vibrant and inclusive sailing clubs that welcome and empower individuals from all walks of life. By fostering a culture of diversity and inclusion, we can ensure that sailing remains a sport that enriches the lives of everyone involved. Together, we can make a positive impact and create a community where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toby. And Toby, you know, I'm a big fan of the junior committee, and I know you were junior Commodore for a while. So I love that we can now see you moving on from junior Commodore to now being part of Australian Sailing Diversity, Equity and Inclusion. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a real asset, and I love watching you grow.
Thank you, Fee.